I'm okay. I got helmet on.
And that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Andy Laufer, that was in the south of France during the POS, the Prince of Speed. Now, I thought we've had so many crashes from Fiji recently. I mean, there's been some good ones. Some really good ones, and there's been some damage actually. I mean, I've got to go and see it. Did you see Sugi's face? Takakuma Sugi from Japan did this. Hit the reef with his face. He was interviewed afterwards by Paul Van Bellen, and he went, cloud break tattoo is all good. I was like, and he's still smiling, and his face looks just... Anyway, we've had a lot of those big wave crashes, so I thought it's about time we did some speed crashes, and Andy Laufer, just look at that thing again. Yeah, and if you watch it quick, you're thinking, what happened? Well, what made him crash? It's flat water. Just watch his front foot. Yeah, just pops out the strap, and then you're sailing at what? Plus 40 knots, one-footed, the board's off town, and see ya later, mate. He said his new board just got it straight on the water and didn't kind of adjust the foot straps right. He said they were a bit too small, so his foot wasn't firm enough in, and it just crept out. It can happen when you're trying to go fast. All your sort of feet and all your weight's right at the back, it's pulling back, and it can sometimes just pop out, and when it does... See you later, mate. See you later. What else? Other speed crashes have we had? Well, I had a really nasty one sent. Now, I'm not sure I've got the HD version. I have asked for it. I've lost it somewhere. I did get sent this. But this was from 13-year-old Julian. Yes, he's getting into speed. His dad's obviously a bit of a speed freak, and he was following him. And Julian's there, and he is having it. But just look what happens. Ejects like some James Bond film with the ejector seat. He gets absolutely pinged. I also heard his boom was not in a good state after that crash. Actually, talking of things breaking, I forgot to say, did you see Laufer, what happened to his sail after the crash that I showed you before? Jesus Christ, destroyed. Anyway, back to Julian's boom. Destroyed, 13 years old. He is having it. Speed sailing is risky business. We've talked about it before on the channel, but Luderitz Speed Challenge happened years ago and they banned showing wipeouts. That defeats the object. It gives you guys at home, the general public watching, that this thing is safe. It's easy. It's flat water. You just go fast and nothing can happen. You need to see the crashes to realise how risky business this is. Another young speed freak, John, he has been flying, breaking his personal records. Yeah, good to see. Over 37 knots. The kids are flying at the moment. I love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. And especially in the speed discipline. Maybe it's creating some momentum. Maybe that's what we're going to see. Obviously, the speed, Prince of Speed, Heidi Ulrich was the one who won it for the women. The men was won by Antoine Albo. Yeah, the old dog still going strong. And then we also had foil champions in Blanca, Alabau and William Hubert. Yeah, so they took home those trophies. Now, we're actually going back to the south of France soon because they're going to try and break the nautical mile record. Again, haven't got too much information on it, but stay tuned. We will be giving updates on that if anyone manages to break records. I'm pretty sure Heidi's going down and all the usual suspects. So stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget, you guys at home can get involved. Send us your clips. We want to see your clips. I know there's been no wind. I know what you're thinking. Well, we haven't any wind, Ben. It's coming back, and I know you guys have had something, and we're going to go on to that in a minute because we've got some good clips coming. But send it at Windsurfing.TV. Also got to thank the sponsors. SimoneShop.com. Yeah, they're still supporting Send It Sunday. Right. We've got to talk about the Defi Wind. Yes, 1,400 competitors. That's the biggest Defi Wind ever. I had it on, on quite good account that it was hard work if you were in the middle of the pack. But the Defi Wind is about the middle of the pack. It's being about, the national riders, the guys going for the first time. And we've got a few stories from you guys at home and a few sad stories, yes. We've got one, well, this one. So just imagine it's a 40-kilometre race. You're near the end. You've got about 200 metres to the finish. It's there. It's ready for you. And then this happens. Yeah, this is Tybalt, just nosedives 200 metres from the finish. You can see a few people flying past him. His rig's down. He's not going to get back up quick. He's going to lose some places. Bit of a nightmare. You're thinking, does it get any worse than that? Well, I'm here to tell you it does. So imagine the scenes. This time, it's your first ever race. It's your first ever time at the Deafy Wind. It's the first race. You are 20 metres from the finish. You can see the boat. Check this. No, no. And you're probably thinking, why are you getting so crazy, Ben? Check what happened to his sail. Oh no! Yeah, that is a disaster. That was Sven Hoffman from Switzerland in his first ever Deafy in the first race. Does it get worse? Actually, I don't think it does. I think that is as bad as it gets. He said the second race went a lot better. And he had fun, so that's the main thing. Okay, so what else has been happening around the world? Well, I tell you what, Spain's been going off. Oh, going off in the face. We also got sent this by Emilio, the Superman down the line. That is a flicking beauty, mate. That's a beauty. I got sent this from up in Denmark. This is from Surge, so they haven't had much wind. And then they had scored a really nice day at the fish factory in Handstone. Said he was having some beautiful waves. It was lining up perfect. And, you know, there's a lot of people on the water because there hasn't been wind for a while. And then he has this near miss. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a close one. But whose fault was it? Whose fault was it? Answers in the comments below. Whose fault was it? Going to show the whole wave again. Tell me whose fault it was. Serge is on the Simmer gear on the rave, riding with the 360 camera. And it's Mads Bjorn, a local hero, downwind. Whose wave is it? Who's at fault? Everyone was okay. It's all good. I'm just, interested to see if you know the rules. So there you go. Let me know in the comments below. Also, Portugal. We had some wind the other day. Scored some sessions just up the road, which was pretty fun. Not quite Fiji, but actually pretty nice. But it did start raining at the end. But still, that was pretty nice. And also up in Gincho. Have you seen this video go around the internet? This is Bernardo. It's filmed by Johannes. Now, Johannes is a great drone pilot. I'm actually going on the flight with him on Tuesday to Pozo. More about that in a minute, because he's going to be in Pozo for a month or so. We're obviously going over to do the train diaries. But he's got his own YouTube channel, does a lot of droning around, has been up in Nazaré, but he decided he was going to film Bernardo for a day, trying his first ever doubles in Gincho. How did it go? Yeah, painful. Painful. The guy is a true sender. If you've been to Portugal, you've been to the beaches when it's wavy, you would have seen him. He is a full sender. He was trying Supermans when he came to Sagres the other month, and now he's going for doubles, and there were some nasty landings. He even tried almost like a stalled one. Yeah, bails out, but so good to see. They're asking for tips in the comments of their YouTube video. If anyone's got any tips on doubles, go on. But he's full send. He's full send. Also, the dude on the Gastra. Yeah, full send. I'm going to have to get up to Gincho. Now everything's calmed down with the old what's happening around the world. The van is in perfect working order. We're going to be doing some road trips in the autumn, so watch this space. What else have we got for you? We have got this 10-year-old Timmy absolutely cruising. Now, his dad is an ex-pro windsurfer. I used to race with him, used to do a bit of freestyle with him. Actually, the whole family is into it. I was looking at the video. Frederick sent this in. Whole family's there. Yeah. So it's just so good to see. But the 10-year-old Timmy takes the show. And if you don't smile at this clip, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, because this is just absolute awesome. Check this. He's going for a few forward loops. Yeah, they didn't all go quite so well. That one, the wind got it. So you ran a route in for him already. And then he pulls off these little beauties. Yeah, was he happy? That smile says it all. Windsurfer for life. You know, that is the smile. I won't say only a windsurfer knows, but a windsurfer knows that smile. That is just something. You just know that never leaves. Is there any families of windsurfers out there watching Send It Sunday? Do you sit as a family and watch it together? I hope so. I'd like to think so. But really good to see the guys and the girls there. Absolute full sending it. So, as I touched on before, we're going to Pozo on Tuesday to bring you guys the training diaries. Yeah, that's where all this Windsurfing TV kind of stuff started, and we're going back there to do it once again. I haven't spoke to Pozo Winds yet, but I hope they'll be supporting. I'm sure they will. The best shop in Pozo. Why wouldn't they support? But we're gonna be giving you the crashes, the thrills, the spills, the build-up to Pozo competition, because obviously the World Cup this year, well, it's going to go off. We've heard Philip Costa. He went to Fiji, went all the way to Fiji. First wave, couldn't sell because his foot was hurting so much. Is he going to be ready for Pozo? Ricardo Campello is probably now leading the title race. The women, Sarah Keita, was in Fiji, but where was all the other Pozo locals? She finished second. Is Sarah Hauser coming to Pozo? I don't think so. There's lots of questions to be answered, and I will be answering them in the Pozo training diaries. Have you forgot what Pozo looked like? It looks like this. Oh, and it looks like this. Yeehaw. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think the wind has been pretty crap like it's been here, but it's going back pretty much next week when I get there. So hopefully going to go to strength. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see from Pozo. And I think that's it. We could finish with a Surfwagen. Surfwagens, ja. Surfwagens, ja. We've got to do a Surfwagen, and I've got to say, just check out this thing. Yeah, this is Andre from Romania in his red VW bus. I mean, does it get any more iconic than a Surfwagen than that? I don't think so. Then we've got this thing. I'm not sure this is iconic, but it's hell good. Check out the logos on the side. Beach bound. Phil Dickinson, he says, look at my hair. Doesn't mention the car, doesn't mention anything. Just look at my hair. Is he bald now? You never know. I look at old pictures of me with hair, and this is the first thing I think. Oh, look at my hair. I had What car was it? Let me know in the comments below. And we're going to finish with one pretty fully packed Surfwagen. Oh, this is a surf truck. Check out this. Got to be in America, surely. Yeah, this is Andrew Lynn, fully packed up. He's got the bikes, he's got the boards, and he's obviously got an oven. Is that an oven? You never know. You never know when they could come in handy. But there you go. That's it for Send It Sunday. If you want to chip in some beer money, chip in some beer money. Support the channel if you like this. You look forward to it every week. It really does make a difference. We have had a few cancellations recently. I know it's tough out there, but anyone who does donate, or maybe you can't be bothered and you think maybe it's time, maybe it's a good time. Pozo's coming up. I'll leave the links. Oh, these are the legends. These are the legends that have chipped in this week. Massive thanks. Keeping the show rolling. See you for Pozo. There's only one thing left to say, no matter where you are in the world. Don't forget to send it.